Hello, everyone. This is the Abundance Oracle with a morning video here. So, I just keep hearing from a lot of people that they're very frustrated with what's going on around now, especially after seeing that that New York voted in a communist Muslim. You got to wake people up before you get everyone to head to the right side. And you remember, there's going to be people. Did I say the Abundance Oracle? Please like, subscribe, and shares. I always forget. Okay. And a lot of what he's preaching that he's going to do for New York City, he cannot be the only one to do it. He would have to get people voting in and stuff like that. So a lot of it is just psychological operations to basically, the illegals basically voted him in there. So don't get crazy over it. Keep organizing and preparing. What was very important that I don't hear anyone discussing is not last night. Well, today is, what's today? Thursday, not Wednesday night, Tuesday night. The Fed infused 29 billion, billion into the banks because they're starting to get very nervous about their liquidity. Being able to pay out to customers who want things paid out, move, transfer, etc. And I think we're now back to the time where we have to be careful with the banks. A little piece of advice: do not keep all your money in the bank. Make sure that you have, I would say, if you're a renter, make sure you have 3 months' rent put aside out of the banking system in case you have to walk up to whoever or wherever and pay your rent. If the banking system is closed down or gets in the process of being bought out, like, for example, remember First Republic? I don't know if you know First Republic, but in the first go around, J.P. Morgan was basically bribed, whatever you want to say. They're the largest bank in the whole United States, to buy out First Republic. Because if you remember the California bank that had a lot of big Democrat voters with their money in it, got bailed out. So this is going to be a bumpy road. I don't think I promised anyone that it's going to be easy, but it's so, if you get organized, let me just see if I can move this up a little. I'm sorry. I didn't organize myself. This was just a fast thought. If you organize yourself and put away some food in a style in which it will last for a while, which means, some of it could be canned vegetables, canned meat. If you have a friend who knows how to actually can themselves, you might be able to ask them, hey, if you take your canner out and make 12 jars of chicken for me, I'll be there. I'll be there and help you do stuff. Oops, okay. I've been very lucky. My handyman showed up today. So, are you looking for me, Joe? Oh, no. Okay. I'll go get that in a minute. Sorry. I didn't mean to yell. He just needs the, what do you call it? Tape, the gray tape that's really strong. I'm learning to take care of things myself with some help. So anyway, yesterday I had a discussion with a friend, and basically we decided to part our ways for a while, and or forever. I don't know. We'll see. It was his choice. So it's like God is good, I want to say. So yesterday afternoon, a different gentleman showed up to potentially rent my guest cottage. And in doing so, I said, "Oh, what do you do for a profession?" I always screen everybody, make sure. And I tell them, we're on the conservative side here. We're all a little older. We're not drinkers. We're not smokers. Well, I mean, some people, I guess, drink, but not like heavy drinkers or smokers or drugs or anything. So he said, "Oh, he's an electrician." I'm like, "Oh." I said, "Do you ever operate off clock?" Because he works, his daytime job for a company. He said, "Yes, I'd love to." I'm like, "Okay, good." So today he's going to show up. It's just amazing. Life, if you do what's right and choose goodness, even if it's maybe not the easiest thing, in my opinion, you're rewarded. And this reward came the same day I had to choose do what's right. So anyway, this is the Abundance Oracle, just a fast thought. Be careful of the banks. Well, we might see another couple of them go under, which shouldn't be a surprise to any of you. This is going to be happening ongoingly. The opponents are pushing hard, and they need to have a problem to be able to come in and rescue and try and win back those seats, controlling seats in the government. Otherwise, they're done for, and the United States becomes free again, and the corruption gets removed. So things are looking up, and as I tell my dear friends, it's going to be a bumpy road, so prepare for a bumpy road. If you're prepared for a bumpy road and potentially be able to lose your power or your electricity for a little while, but you're organized. If you have a wood fireplace, make sure you stock up this year. Call your local landscape place and say, "Can you just drop off a cord or two of wood for me?" So you have it handy for yourself. And how are you going to cook if you don't have any electricity? Do you have a barbecue grill? Do you have an outdoor pit? And if you have an outdoor pit, do you have a grate that you can put over your outdoor pit if you're going to take and have a fire in your outdoor pit to be able to cook some dinner? So what about, here's a good tip. Flashlights. When's the last time you tried your flashlights to make sure you have the batteries, or the batteries in there aren't corroded and no good anymore? We all need to keep up on things. And when it's just one, I'm not just one person, but one person responsible here. 5 people here, but I'm the responsible one. So you just got to keep plugging away. Keep plugging away. And be happy that you're knowledgeable enough to know to keep plugging away. Okay, life is good. Make sure you celebrate people's birthdays. Make sure you celebrate their engagements. Make sure sometimes, if you can, just write a little lovely note to someone. Get sentimental. I've received those notes from people before, and it's just really heartwarming, especially if someone's struggling. Okay, love you all. Talk to you again soon. The Abundance Oracle. Please subscribe if you can. It helps me out a lot. Bye-bye.